Hello everybody, this is Catholic Dad, episode number 160, Engage the World. What do I mean by engage the world? I guess this is a video for essentially the students out there and the young people of the world. So let's talk about your classroom work. How do you engage the world? You need to go and get to know everybody. You need to look everybody in the eye, you need to shake your hand, and you need to know that you need to let them know that you exist. And so as a student, and I'm talking college classrooms here, but this also applies to, say, middle schoolers, high schoolers, and everybody else. First day you walk in, you look them in the eye. Hi, my name is Catholic Dad. Put your hand out, look them in the eye, and shake their hand and say, it's nice to meet you. And then every day you say something to your teacher. Every day you ask questions in class. Every day you let the teacher know that you're engaged. And the reason why. Here's the reason why, everybody. And okay, so there are some people out there that would look at you and say, butt kisser or whatever else, and they would say bad words and insults about you because you're sitting there actually talking to your teacher, engaging your teacher, and asking sharp questions for your teacher. Like, oh, you're sitting there and you're trying to get a good grade through interacting with them. Well, my answer to that is yes. That's how winning is done. See, teachers, their whole job is to teach you something. And if you engage them, if you actually talk to them, if you actually let them know that you're interested in what they're doing, oh, by the way, you're going to have favor with them. And this is not false favor, by the way. You make it genuine. Like, you're actually sitting there in a classroom. What's the point of sitting in a classroom? It's to learn something. So you actually go out and you genuinely try to learn something, genuinely seem interested in what they're talking about. And oh, by the way, they're genuinely going to like you if you do that. And oh, by the way, you're going to genuinely get favors from your teacher in terms of special projects, maybe better grades, if you seem interactive and engaged with the conversation. Now, this is true in school, and everybody will make fun of you in school, but let me tell you something. You ignore people when they do that, and you do it anyway. This is true in university professorships. This is true in, you name it. I was actually just told a story by my mother-in-law that in Austria, every child that leaves the classroom has to shake the teacher's hand every single day and look them in the eye and say thank you. That's what I'm talking about. You have to learn to engage the world because one day when you go out into the business world and you seem engaged, what that tells the employer, what that tells the people around you, what that tells the people you do business with is that you are a person, you have a soul behind your eyes, you have gentleness in your heart, and you're willing to work hard, and you are reliable. That's what engaging people means, and that's how winning is done. I can tell you, I don't know how many times in my life, I've had lots and lots and lots of jobs. I'll tell you, I've been working almost full-time since age 11. I've probably had 50 to 100, if not 200 jobs in my lifetime. And I've always worked lots of hours and worked hard. That's what I did. And I've always talked to people, engaged them, shook their hand. And I can't tell you the number of jobs I was offered outside of the jobs I actually had. Just people always giving you more and more and more opportunity. When you engage the world, when you actually seem like you're a person, when you're able to shake hands, and when you appreciate the people giving you an opportunity, you will get more opportunity. It's so much so, by the way, that you'll have to say no to opportunity, which is really the position you want to be in. So this is true in schools, and you have to learn it when you're growing up in schools. So engage your teachers, let them know you exist, let them know you have a mind, let them know you have questions, let them know you have interests, let them know that you are a human being with an immortal soul. Do that because it will make you a better person in the world. And by the way, when you go try to get jobs, you engage the management. And if they're not giving you the job, you call them up and you actually engage them on the telephone. And you constantly make interactions with people and you do it in a kind and gentle way. And oh, by the way, the doors will be open. Because let me tell you something about the world. Human resource is a problem. I don't know if anybody's done this. When I say human resource, I mean hiring and firing people, ferreting out who the good workers are, who the bad workers are, and trying to find the person that you want to hire. That is a difficult task. It's a stressful task for most people. If you go and engage the people that you want a job with, you look them in the eye, you shake their hand, and you say to them, listen, this is why you should hire me. I am nice to everybody. I will listen to anybody. I will work harder than anybody you've ever seen, and I will always be happy, and I don't steal from you. If you say that, you've solved the entire problem of human resource, and they will say, how much do you want? And then they'll say, we're paying 12 bucks. You'll say, make it 14. I'll be fine. I'll be fine with that. That's what you say, and you know what they'll say? They'll look you right in the eye and go, done. And that's what I mean by engaging the world. Have confidence, shake people's hands, look them in the eye, and let the world know that you want to be part of it. Let the working force know you want to be part of it. Let your teachers know that you want to be part of them. Because teachers, they appreciate people that want to learn. That's what they do. That's their whole job. It's like, oh, it's like the angels sing whenever a student appears engaged for them. I guarantee it. And it's true in my job too. Like I'm I'm a physician. I do lots of procedures on people, and when I have an engaged patient that really cares and is wants to help me help them, boy, that makes my day. And it's something I talk about at the dinner table later on. Just a wonderful thing, and it gives your life meaning. If you engage your teachers, it gives their life meaning, and then they remember you in the back of their mind. I can remember in college, by the way, I was an engaged pupil. I was an engaged student. I was always asking lots of questions. I can't tell you the number of teaching assistant positions I got from the locals in my small town where I went to college. People called me out of the blue. Hey, your professor gave me your name, and can you TA my high school kid? Sure, that sounds great. I don't have a lot of time. They'll say, I'll pay you anything you want. And I've heard that I don't know how many times, So there you go. This is Catholic Dad making you think about it. Don't be a bump on a log and don't be a wallflower. When you're in a classroom, you're there to learn and you're paying for it, which means it's your responsibility to actually go out and make that money worthwhile and force that professor to teach you, and that it will pay off in the long run. You'll learn more, the teacher will like you more, you get better grades, and it's not called butt kissing, people. It's called that's how winning is done. This is Catholic Dad making you think about it. Pray the rosary, get the Mass, and live a sacramental life. God bless you all.